Y'all, so the market is looking crazy today. Again, I have a different scheduled video, but it seems like there's other better things to talk about, like this short squeeze, Robinhood banning people from literally trading AMC and GME. So if you don't know what's going on, I'm gonna just go over it as fast as I can because I don't like making long videos. They're super hard to edit, and it's just gonna take me days, and then this video will never come out. Anyways, so I'm going to start by telling you, first of all, what a short squeeze is, if you don't know what it is. So basically, it can be split into two parts, so the short and the squeeze. So the short part of it is basically traders or like investors or like Wall Street betting that a stock price will go down in price, right? So then they borrow the stock and sell it into the market. If they're right and the stock actually goes down, they're in a position to buy the shares they borrowed for cheaper than they sold the borrowed shares for, if that makes any sense. And then after they can pay the lender and keep the difference, right? That's how they make money. But if they're wrong and the stock goes up, then they may have to buy stock in order to cover the loan at a higher price, which inevitably makes them lose money. Okay? Now to the squeeze part. When a stock that a lot of people are short starts to move up, and some of the shorts get nervous, they start buying to cover. So that's kind of what's going on with Wall Street, right? So the higher the price goes, the higher everybody's getting nervous, and then the more they feel they have to cover it, which is actually going to make the stock run even more. So that's what's going on with GME. Quick backstory about GME. Oh my god, I almost said country. This stock basically was a penny stock in like July. And somebody bought it. One second, let me verify my information. So it was bought and Cohen, right? So he starts buying shares until he owns 13% of the company, right? Now this gave GameStop a huge advantage because now there's like a billionaire investor that's investing in the company and he's super experienced. So then when the PS5 came out, that was also good news for GameStop. And then they bought I think Microsoft signed a deal with them, which also gave them a share of Xbox's digital revenues, right? So you may be wondering, okay, what happened to the stock? So the institution, so like basically Wall Street, who was shorting GME, had to buy more short positions to try to suppress the stock price. Now, that's why all of this is happening. Basically, all the traders and retail investors have come together. Only one time the human race can come together to basically help the stock keep going up, because if the stock keeps going up, guess what's going to happen? Wall Street or the people that shorted the stock are going to lose a lot of money. So that's basically the entire thing with this. Okay, so I see on the internet a lot of people they're also trying to squeeze or short Nokia and AMC. I made a video yesterday about how I sold 200 shares of my AMC. I do own the Nokia stock, and I've been talking about it for the past couple months. I've owned it since July, August-ish. I've been talking about that company as well, and I definitely do think if you don't already have Nokia, even without the short squeeze, you should be in that stock, okay? And like BlackBerry and everything. Now, on to Robinhood. Okay, so this is my problem with this entire thing, okay? When everyday people do stuff that institutions have done for years, talking about the 2008 crash that left millions of people, like, dying, okay, that's an exaggeration, but that just left a lot of families in poverty, like, people living, like, 10 people a room because of that market crash, because people are greedy. But once normal everyday people do it, and then they're gambling, then they're like destroying the market, which is quite stupid. Okay, quite stupid. Now, Robinhood, which is supposed to be on the side of the retail investors, because that's what you said you would be, is not even doing that. The fact that they have blocked and halted the trading of AMC and GME. So you can't actually buy any of those stocks on Robinhood right now, and because they're protecting you. But I'm like, you don't protect people by taking away their right. I think that's actually a crime, and I definitely think that Robinhood should pay some sort of penalty for that. But then again, it's a damn matrix, okay? I just believe that this entire thing, it's rigged, okay? Just like the election was rigged, you know? So if this is really happening, what makes what Trump said wrong? Okay? Don't come at me with no shit about Trump in the comments, because I will block you, okay? I'm not gonna have an argument about politics, but I'm just saying that that's just a food for thought. Like, if you know, these people literally manipulate stocks all the time. I have done multiple videos on stock manipulation, and I'm like, okay, when you guys do it, it's okay, but when other people do it, they're such horrible people. I definitely think, though, another thing to consider is nobody really knows when it's expiring, like the call or the short, whatever. Nobody actually knows when it's expiring. So as much as I want to say keep doing what you're doing or whatever, I'm also on the side of, I understand where you're coming from. I understand where everybody's coming from, right? Because I'm a retail investor as well. I definitely do think it's a great idea. But then when I do think about the fact that, are most things predetermined? You know, it's capitalism, and, you know, the rich, you know, the 1%. Is that do they control a lot of the shit? The truth is they do. They do control a lot of these things. And I just don't think that we have that much power. That also could go into my beliefs of believing that we are in a matrix, right? So that's why on my end, I'm like, is this really worth it? Because now, as you can see, the stock market today literally is not doing well. So that could also be a result of them trying to manipulate it, you know? But then I'm just here like, this is really just gonna affect everyday people, right? I don't know, guys. Anyways, let's discuss in the comments below, like, what do you guys think? Like, should people keep buying shares of AMC and Nokia to push the stock up? I don't know, because I'm just not sure if these stocks were shorted. Like, how do we know if they were shorted, right? Actually, maybe we do. Maybe this is searchable information. I just did not check whether it is searchable or not. But anyways, at the end of the day, guys, I always say, you know, be careful with the stock market. You know, it is very dangerous. As much as people like to make it seem like it's this easy, breezy, beautiful thing, it is, but it's also not. You do have to be careful, because you can lose a lot of money. And I definitely do think, I did make a video in 2020 talking about a stock market crash. I definitely see it happening. I still see that happening. Not sure when, right? Because nobody can really predict the markets. But I do want to say again, please be careful, you know, and protect yourself. Okay, you should have a portfolio that is well diversified and protected in the event that our stock market crash does guys, thanks happen. For watching my video. Let's chat below in the comment section. I hope this was helpful in understanding what's going on. Don't forget to subscribe, turn your post notification bell on so you're notified every single time I post a video, which is every day. And see ya.